it's Nikki, and I am here with Friday's new releases. I know this video is going to be going up really late on Thursday night. I decided I was going to cut new releases at my house where I have 1 silhouette versus at Mom's house where I have 9, and it ended up taking me, I don't know, like 2 hours almost, I feel like, because I'm just cutting one sheet at a time. Anyway, so I finally got them done, but I did want to go ahead and get this video up as soon as possible. I wanted to have it up around like 9 p.m., but that didn't happen. Anyway, we have 3 new collections this week. I'm super excited for them. And there is deluxe, mini, and personal for each one of these collections. What else? It is kind of reformatted again. I went back to the older format for the most part. There are some changes, but having a format that's so different from the mini kit makes it a little bit more difficult on me when I'm trying to cut it. And when I went in and I did the mini kit like update last week, I was actually able to fix the registration line issue, at least for the most part. So I decided just to kind of go back to the way that it was before. It's not completely the same, but it is close. So the first collection that I have here, I actually have not named yet. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments down below. I will have a name for it in the morning. But I'm in love. This is my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in. So this is the double box that you get free with the deluxe or the mini kits. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys kind of how it fits. So it takes up, let me start it at the bottom. It takes up about 1 3/4. Well, no, let's take this away. Maybe 1 1/2 lengthwise, and then it does go, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm still losing my voice. It does go across 2 boxes horizontally. So you do get this for free with the deluxe or the mini kits. And I just think it's too cute. You have the girl in the like coffee mug almost. I know that these were at Target. You could pick them up. A lot of people were using them for their pens. And I just thought she was too cute. So that is the freebie that comes with the kit. I'm going to zoom you guys back out just a bit. And then you have your first page right here. I'm going to zoom you back in. I'm sorry, guys. So this is, like I said, back to closer to the old format. So you have 2 weekly trackers, 2 daily trackers, a bill due, your script icon / deco, your regular icons, 2 full boxes, and your weekend banner. I did decide to not do a quote box on this kit. I wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't looking right with the way that the patterns are, and I didn't like covering up the patterns. The only one that I was kind of playing with a quote box on the full box sheet was this one right here, and it still just wasn't looking right to me, so I ended up just leaving that blank. But that is your first sheet. Your second sheet, like I just showed, has all of your full boxes as well as your washi sheet on the bottom. And I wanted to keep this really like, it's not really simple, but it's not super busy because these newer deluxe kits do have a little bit of deco in them. So this is your second sheet. Your third sheet has your headers. I changed up this area so you have your headers, some appointment labels, 3 of these squared off quarter boxes, 3 marquees, and then 9 half boxes, 6 of the solid, and 3 of the patterns. And you guys, I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice, so if I start sounding awful, I am so sorry. Your next sheet has your little things, your various headers, 2 of these little ombre boxes, and then these 4 flags. I wanted to show you guys, this is only on this kit, but in this particular kit, they do have a marble topping instead of the regular glitter. Your 5th page is your ombre heart checklist, your to go, to buy, and to do. And then, like I said, there's a little bit of deco in these kits now, and that's going to change from kit to kit. Any kits that I do have some clip art that I want to use as deco, I'm going to throw on top of this page. If not, I'm just going to insert some extra like marquees or quarter boxes up here. But for this particular kit, I loved all this deco so much. So you have your little teacup again, but without the girl in it. I don't know why I keep calling that a teacup. It's not. You have this right here, which is like a filing storage thing, and it says Girl Boss File on it. You have an iPhone with a Kate Spade case that says Laugh Out Loud, a globe right here, one of these Kate Spade paper clips, the Target Eiffel Tower scissors. I actually have mine right here. You have a pin and then a Starbucks clip, like a planner clip. So I thought it was just super cute, so I wanted to include that. And then your last page is your bottom washi, your date covers, your date numbers, the 2 flags that cover the flags in the neutral Erin Condren, as well as some squared off quarter boxes down here. And again, these as well as these do have that marble topping on them. And this bottom washi I'm completely in love with. To me, it almost looks like swatches of like eyeshadow or even lipstick. I just think it is super, super pretty. So that was the deluxe kit, and then I'm going to show you guys the mini kit. So the mini kit again is going to have these as your first 2 pages, so they are exactly the same as the deluxe kits. You will also get your little double box freebie right here with the mini kits. And then, let's see, this is the last 2 pages, so you have your headers, your various headers, 3 of the marquees, and then 9 half boxes, and then your second page has your bottom washi, a little bit of extra washi right here, 6 of these flags, 4 3-heart checklist, as well as your little things. And then the mini kits do also come with your regular heart checklist, but as always, I forgot to grab those, so I do not have those, but they do come with those. So that was the mini kit, and then I have the personal kit, which is this right here. So you have your weekend banner, some larger heart checklist, smaller heart checklist, weekly tracker, daily tracker, bill due, all of your script icons and deco, your regular icons, a whole bunch of flags, and these have the marble topping as well. And then 2 of your full boxes. These are a little bit smaller because they are intended for the So Much Crafting inserts. And then your second page has your appointment labels, your marquees, some half boxes, and then all of your washi down at the bottom. All of this washi is stackable if you wanted to use it to create a larger box. And then your last sheet has your side washi for the So Much Crafting inserts, all of your little things to buy, to go, to do, a regular sized ombre heart checklist, 2 of the 3-heart ombre heart checklist, 2 appointment labels, and then your various headers up the side. So again, I don't know what I'm going to call that kit yet, but if you guys have any suggestions, leave them for me down below. And then the next collection that I have to show you guys is the Blossom collection. And this one is just, oh, there goes that. This is just so me. It is floral. I am loving it. So here is your deluxe kit. So these colors just speak to me. I think they're beautiful. You have a pink, you have a purple, you have almost like a mauve color, and then this, it's like an orange, but it's almost like a, I don't know, like a creamsicle orange maybe. It's not neon or anything though, but anyway, absolutely beautiful. These are, or I should say this is a very, very floral kit. But I love florals so much. So your quote box says, "The beginning is always today," which I thought was just a really cute quote. That this has the exact same layout as the kit that I showed before. So I'm just going to kind of flip through it, and I'm living for these full boxes. It's just so pretty. This almost reminds me of like a wedding theme. It just, something about it reminds me of just wedding. I'm not too sure. So you have your headers, appointment labels, your half boxes, as well as some more functional boxes. You have all of your little things, as well as your ombre boxes and your flags that have the gold glitter in this kit. You have your ombre heart checklist, your to go, to buy, and to do, and then the deco at the top of this kit here, which is just super pretty and just kind of goes along with the whole theme of the kit. And then here is your bottom washi, your date covers, your quarter boxes, what am I talking about? Your flags and your date numbers. I'm loving this bottom washi as well. I think it's so pretty. I just love florals so much. So that was the deluxe kit. Then the mini kit will be the first 2 pages of the deluxe kit, as well as these 2 pages right here. Same format as the one that I just showed. And then you have your personal kit. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm going to keep saying that, but I am. So here is the personal sized kit for Blossom. And I think I might use this in my So Much Crafting inserts this week. I'm just loving it. And then the last collection that we have this week is the Vanity collection. And this one just speaks to me as well. I love it. And the colors in this are, I don't know, they're one of my favorite like color schemes to kind of go off of. I love adding grays into kits. I love anything gray or black when it comes to planner stickers. So this will be your freebie double box for the Vanity collection. You guys can see why I called it that. but just super, super pretty. This clip art was too pretty to shrink down, so I wanted to keep it a little bit larger. And then we have your first page right here. So same format as everything else, dark purples, light purples, that gray, like I said, I just love it. So you have your full box right here that says be your own kind of beautiful. And then this is one of the kits that I actually messed around with the clip art a lot and did a lot of layering with it. So you have this YSL bag right over here, and then your full boxes, there is a YSL lipstick up top. I love this in this kit. It's almost like a watercolor swatch. You have a Chanel bag, a pretty bow, some more florals. This is another very, very floral kit, but there is some other stuff thrown into it as well. Here are your headers, your appointment labels, quarter boxes, half boxes, and your marquees. And I cannot get my zoom correct. Like, there we go. Maybe that'll work. And then here is your little things, ombre boxes, your various headers, your flags, and these flags actually have silver glitter since these are cooler toned colors. I thought the silver looked prettier with this. And then you have your ombre heart checklist, and then you do have a little bit of deco up here at the top, which is a lot of the same deco that's incorporated into the boxes. However, this is nice and small. I love tiny deco personally. I think it works out better for me. So I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And I just had a little bit of extra room, so I asked in the Facebook group, and a lot of people said they would like to see small deco. So I'm hoping you guys love that. And then here is your, I cannot get the zoom right, you guys. Here we go. Okay, so here is your bottom washi, your date covers, quarter boxes, your flags, and your date numbers. So that was the Vanity Deluxe kit. We will also have it in a mini kit version, which is the first 2 pages of that kit, as well as these 2 pages right here, and then you will again get the heart checklist if you order any of the mini kits, and those will also be listed separately in the shop. And then we also have that available in the personal sized kit, and this one is a little bit different. So we have 2 quote boxes for the personal sized kit, because I still wanted to include this girl, but that double box won't fit in the So Much Crafting inserts because the way that they're spaced is a little bit different. So we have the Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful box, and then we also have this one over here with the girl at the vanity that says keep your head, heels, and standards high. I feel like I just said that backwards, but keep your, let's see, heels, head, and standards high. Okay, so those are a little bit different, and also for the rest of the washi in this kit, I did it a little bit differently. For the Dream Kit, I kept all of the clip art the way that I had arranged it, and then just moved the cut lines over top of it. But I don't know how well that actually works, because if you don't want to stack your washi on top of each other, I feel like it would look kind of strange. If you do want to stack it to create that full image, I feel like it would look okay. But I wanted to do it a little bit different with this kit, so instead of having the clip art overlaying some of these backgrounds, I decided to keep them just a little bit more, what do I want to say, just so that if you didn't stack them on top of each other, it wouldn't look completely off. The only one that would is this one right here that actually has the vanity. And then you have your appointment labels, your quarter boxes, marquees, and half boxes. And then here is your So Much Crafting side washi, little things, and all of your check boxes and various headers. So that is tomorrow's new releases. They will be available at noon Eastern Standard Time on both the website as well as Etsy, and there are some coupon codes available. I've got those on Instagram. I believe it's actually on Etsy as well in the description, so you guys can look for those. And I hope you guys loved the new releases, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.